Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's the first day of December. It's Saturday morning. It's 11:51, 10 minutes before, roughly 10 minutes before lunchtime. Hope everybody's enjoying their Saturday Christmas shopping because we don't have too many weeks left, especially if you're working a full-time job. You don't really measure time in days. You measure time in week to week to week, paycheck to paycheck to paycheck. So bear with me here. Let's get started. This is episode 4, Nier Automata. We're going to pick up where we left off last night. If you recall from last night, we defeated a boss. I don't know the names of any of the bosses in this game. The only context in which I can talk about the boss is just roughly describing the fight or the characteristics of the boss. This was the boss in the theme park. It was seemed to be a female robot in a dress who was obsessed with beauty, and she was using the Yorha androids, the defeated Yorha androids, to bolster her dress or like add ornaments to her dress. And kind of an interesting fight, kind of an interesting setup. And the other thing she was doing, she kept hacking 2B and 9S in the fight, which I thought was kind of cool because the only way to get out of it was to use a minigame. There we go, have a spear. So, as soon as we defeated the boss, this android over here to our left, Mr. Machine Lifeform here, he was there to greet us at the entrance to the theme park and basically thanked us, said that we defeated the android who had taken control of the area and was forcing them to do things against their will. So we essentially liberated the robot population here, and they wanted to take us back to their village, and the robot village in the trees. And they're not hostile. As a matter of fact, let's see what they have on their mind right here. They're waving the flag of surrender or truce. So let's talk to Mr. Machine Lifeform here and see what he has to say. What's on his mind?
Hello. Before we begin, there's something you must understand. We are not your enemies.
2B, we can't trust anything the machines say.
I understand that you see us as the enemy, but... Well, anyway. My name is Pascal. I'm the leader of this village. Those who reside here desire nothing more than to live a peaceful existence. Look around for yourself. You'll see that it's true.
It's a fuel filter that Anemone requested. If you take it to her, it should make it clear that we're a peaceful group. All right. We will not fight. Waving the flag is fun. Machine with makeup. Ah, Jean Paul. We are not your enemy. We are not your enemy, so I guess... that's going to be the recurring theme here, is that they're not our enemies, they're friendly. Not your enemy. We will not fight. Animal bait.
Excuse me, do you have a moment? Please, I need your help.
Excuse me, can you please help me? I need to find my little sister. She is lost. Let's go ahead and agree. And it's all my fault. It seems she overheard me complaining about how one of my parts was starting to seize up. So she went off to the desert in search of a replacement. It's been days now and she's still not back. Please, you have to help me. I'll pay you whatever you want.
She sure cares about her little sister, huh? Still, it's pretty funny to hear machines talk about siblings. Do you think she just means they were built at the same factory or something?
Maybe.
The white flag means we surrender. We are not your enemy. We do not want to fight. We do not want to fight. We are not your enemy. We surrender. We surrender. We will not fight. Okay, so let's see if we can we go in here? No. Capiche? You're not your enemy. Ball-like machine. Why can't I talk to it? Existence precedes essence. Man is nothing else but what he makes of himself. Additionally, hello? Yes, and you are... Wait, do not tell me I have already deduced that you are here to listen to me expound upon the great mysteries of existence. Well enough, let us begin by discussing the concept of existentialism. Essence and existence are two sides of the same coin, and yet what is existence? I'm glad you asked. To answer that will require many long hours of... This is pointless. There's no point in talking to Jean-Paul. We stopped trying to figure him out a while ago. All he does is spout a bunch of mumbo-jumbo about something called philosophy. If you're curious about him, you'll have better luck talking to his followers. they tend to use smaller words at least. This guy has followers? We're like fans, I suppose, but yes, there are quite a few out there who buy what he's selling. Don't ask me why. Some folks just get into that sort of thing, I suppose. There's even one Jean Paul follower right here in this village. You know the machine with the thick paint on her face? That's the one. The machine with the painted face is in the lower section of the village. So that is the robot with makeup on. I'm speculating at this point. I'm not sure what language is this? I mean, it's not Japanese. I don't know what it is. What the heck?
2B here. What's wrong? though. There's this operator I kind of liked, but when I asked her out, she turned me down. Honestly, 2B, I don't know how I'm supposed to go on living.
I am definitely not the person to discuss this with.
I don't think I can stand spending one more day in this bunker.
You leaving would be bad for me. It would affect mission efficiency.
Are you saying you need me, 2B?
All Model B combat units require the assistance of an operator. So,
2B?
To be or not to be?
that's all. Closing this channel.
I'm standing watch to prevent miscreants from entering the village. The path leads to the forest castle. Yeah, okay, so there we go. That explains that we don't need to go there quite yet. A sea-loving android wasn't fast enough at a land stuck in the past. I love hanging out in high places. Do you like heights too? The view from here is incredible. I can play on my own. I'm all grown up. Listen to them. It's all Uncle Pascal this and Uncle Pascal that. What a bunch of babies. Hello, can we ask you a question? Do you happen to know a machine named Jean-Paul? I certainly do. Master Jean-Paul is a genius. You can rely on him for absolutely anything. Are we talking about the same Jean-Paul here? In fact, I was just thinking about how much wisdom he has to teach me, so I wrote him a letter asking for guidance. You'll take it to him, won't you? Huh? I can't let that lady in the desert get to him first, or that harpy in the amusement park. Was there a lady that we fought in the desert? I don't remember now. Great, there are more of these weirdos. And wait, they have genders? Okay, I need beast hide. I guess I need to go kill bears, boars, and moose to get some beast hide. Welcome to our village, or make yourself a home. Where the hell was Pascal? Resistance member. Ah! Oh no! Sorry, is something raw? Mercy, please just let us go. I think there might be some kind of misunderstanding here. You mean you aren't here to arrest us? No. Wait, why do you think I'd arrest you? We deserted the resistance. You what? We just want to find a place where the two of us can live our lives in peace. Is that so wrong? Please don't tell anyone that we're here, please. We're not with the resistance. We're Yorha. We don't have any obligation to report to you or your superiors. Thank goodness. They're going to find you eventually. We don't have a choice. My locomotion functions have been damaged, and we don't have the necessary materials to perform repairs. Wait a second. So, are these resistance members, are they androids as well? Because the way... If they were human, they wouldn't reference... They wouldn't refer to their legs as locomotion functions. Or I don't suppose you'd bring us the materials we need. Huh? Who, us? We can't get them ourselves. If we leave this place, we'll be found for certain. I know it's a lot to ask, but we promise to reward you. Please. Let's help them. Thank you. We just need an elaborate gadget to conduct the repairs. I saw one near the abandoned factory. Thank you again. We know you can do this. Hello? Ah, yes, I see. Dreams are the mind's version of reality perfected. Hey, Jean-Paul, we have a delivery for you. Ah, allow me to see it at once. Interesting. A letter, is it? A female machine asked us to deliver it to you. She said she could rely on you and that you know pretty much everything. Yes, yes. Now, if I may, do you believe that existence precedes essence? Is this about the letter? No. Right, but shouldn't you maybe respond to the letter? Is one duty-bound to reply to every question spewed in their direction? If such is your claim, then what power was it who placed this burdensome yoke about my neck? This is a waste of time. You got that right. Oh ho, have you come to hear my lecture as well? I'm good, thanks. Have you learned a bit about Jean-Paul now? Sure have. Let me know if I can help you with anything. A lone pugilist saw a machine in it all in a deserted land. If you take it to her, it should make it clear that we're a peaceful group. I love being outside so much. Flying through the forest, listening to the leaves rustle. I guess you'd only really understand if you could fly. I like staying inside. I love lazing about the house and enjoying the view. I guess to each their own, right? This is bad. This is really bad. Well, there you are. Well, what did the master have to say about my letter? Actually, he said it wasn't worthy of a response. I knew it! Isn't he the greatest? I can't get enough of him. You don't say. I won't let those other women beat me to the punch. I must write Master John Paul a new letter at once. Jean Paul. I guess that's a take on the philosopher by the name of Jean-Paul Sartre. I'm only speculating. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, we might be done here. Jean-Paul's melancholy. The machine life form known as Jean-Paul lives in Pascal's village and speaks in Byzantine philosophical passages. Talking to him proved a frustrating and fruitless endeavor, so speak to his female admirers to learn more about him. A woman in Pascal's village explained that John Paul has additional followers in the amusement park and the desert. Find these two fans, then give their presents to John Paul. Lost girl, client, big sister machine. You have been asked to locate a machine's little sister who went to the desert to look for parts to repair the older sister. Please find her. The wandering couple, resistance member. You met an android couple. There you go, confirmed. They are androids. Who fled from the resistance to hide at Pascal's village. They abhor violence and only wish to live in peace. Go to the abandoned factory to collect the following item in order to perform maintenance on the male android. Alright, that's it here. This is our village. I keep it safe. I'm ready to change shifts.
can get into the city ruins if we move that box.
Okay, so that's a shortcut back to the city ruins. A beautiful android saw a machine wandering around in a vain forest. And then we're going to retrieve. Heck, it looks like there's more than one way to get back to the city ruins. I wonder what these small G-lugs do. More money. It says for money farming. Scientist machine. Don't tell me you heard tales of a genius inventor and came to see me straight away, yes? Quite. I'm sure of it. Yes, yes. After all, I am the genius whose very name makes the earth itself tremble. Coming to me for advice proves a keen mind and stout heart, yes? Why, if you invest but a little in my efforts, I shall provide you with all the desires of your imagining. Well then, care to invest in my life's work? Yeah, let's invest. Joy, elation. I'd not thought myself capable of such. And just between you and I know that if you provide enough of an investment, I'll be able to provide certain dividends in return. Now then, what care you to invest? Hell, I do 20,000. Very wise, very wise. A shrewd investor knows to strike when the iron is hot, eh? I look forward to a fruitful working relationship in the future. Quite. 2 days later. Eureka, I've done it. Feast eyes and senses alike upon my new invention. Down attack, up chip. Alas, but sadly, the staggering work of genius has exhausted my funding. Would you care to make a new investment in my efforts? I'm not going to invest this time around. Pardon, you accuse me of clicking my tongue in your general direction, Hars. I would not. I would never. I, after all, am nothing without you. Is this not the future? An academic machine in a section of Pascal's village claims to be a genius inventor in search of an investor and asks you to make a contribution for science, of course. Swallow your cynicism and open your pocketbook. I don't know what the difference is there. The shockwave, but one has a diamond beside it. What in the world? I can't. Oh, okay. No, I need to go up here. I was wondering why I couldn't go back. I keep picking up these precious earrings, and I don't know what they're for. Okay, so this is stuff that can be sold for money. I'm glad I know that now. I'm about to have a lot of money on my hands. Hello, do you know of a machine named Jean-Paul who lives in the village? Master Jean-Paul is quite the mysterious gentleman. One might even go so far as to call him suspicious, and yet he's so alluring all the same. Suspicious and alluring? Exactly, and I know just the gift for someone of that description. You'll deliver it to him straight away, won't you? I won't let that terrible girl in the desert find a way to interfere with our love. Beautiful glass. I might want to be careful here, because don't I need some items? An elaborate gadget is what I need. Stretch coil, broken key. I don't want to sell that. Moments are transitory. One cannot possess them. A moment past is a moment lost, a symbol of idle or unrestrained apathy that... Can you please just take this present already? A gift. Let me see. Here you go. Ah, yes, fascinating. The machine who gave this to us said you were both suspicious and alluring. It seems this so-called gift is nothing more than a piece of unadorned glass. Therefore, I can only surmise that. Do you want us to bring a message back to the woman who gave this to you? For a mere trifle? No. Okay, then. Let's go. So we got this sachet, or sachet, whatever. Okay. Did you give my gift to Master Jean-Paul? I must know what he said. Well, he said it was a mere trifle. Such insight, such truth. He sees to the core of things in a way others cannot. I shall follow you for the rest of my days, Master Jean-Paul. That is a long time. There's a shop here? This is where the spear was. Okay, so there is something up there in the ruined city. Let's see if we can get there. Not too shabby, not too shabby at all. I am the warrior monk, Father Servo, and I seek the enlightened path through perfection in battle. Father Servo, but alas, there is only so much Father Servo is capable of on his own. Perhaps you would be so good as to aid a fellow on his spiritual journey. I'm not sure we should be helping a machine with combat training. Oh ho ho! Fear of the unknown clouds your mind, young one. What's in it for us? Father Servo shall impart upon you all of his secret battle arts. I don't know, 2B. This seems pretty suspicious. What do you think? Help Servo train. The heavens smile upon Father Servo this day. Now, then, let us start with a light round of sparring. Whoa! Enough, Father Servo yields. I don't think this guy's quite as tough as he lets on. Well, it was a nice workout at least. Nice, yes, well, good for you. Now then, as payment for this lesson, you must bring Father Servo a warped wire. What? Listen, you didn't say anything about Brit. We sparred, yes. You learned many things, yes. Then surely an emolument is to be expected. This guy is shameless. You should be able to retrieve a warped wire from the dinosaur-like machines roaming about nearby. Dinosaur? Bring it here before our next bout if you would be so kind. Have you brought the required item? Give him the item. Ah, excellent. Now we can engage in a new form of training. Father Servo will accept your challenge whenever you feel ready. For a fee, of course. Of course. Huh. Robo Dojo White Belt. In the city ruins, a machine life form called Father Servo devotes himself to training. He's eagerly searching for a sparring partner against whom he can test his strength. You emerge victorious from Father Servo's training, but he demanded parts as payment for his services. Go find the requested item, the warped wire. Give the gathered materials to Father Servo. In an effort to improve himself, Father Servo made an entirely one-sided promise about a rematch. Oh, he's preparing.
The Council of Humanity has a message for all of our brave androids fighting on the surface. It has been several millennia since the aliens and their advanced force, the machine lifeforms, attacked us. Millennia since mankind was forced to evacuate to the surface of the moon. But thanks to your continued struggle, we have been able to survive. You, our android soldiers, are the last hope of humanity. We look forward to your continued success in combat. Glory to mankind.
Council of Humanity scheduled correspondence. Attention all androids. In recent years, we have received reports that many peculiar units have been sighted among the machine lifeforms. We have also heard troubling reports of enemies approaching androids under a so-called banner of peace. Do not let yourselves be deceived. The mission entrusted to all androids is the utter destruction of the enemy to the very last. Glory to mankind. League of Assemblymen, Council of Humanity. I guess we ought to quick save.
Leave me alone, jackass. I can't deal with your weird hobbies anymore.
Like I care what you think, jerk.
Oh, hey there. Listen, just ignore that guy. Selfish fool refuses to help me with my work. See, I'm doing a study on the excitement levels of androids while in battle, but I need to record combat data from the newest models in order to reach more steady conclusions. So what you think? Fun, right? Alright, good to know not everyone around this joint is a spineless hunk of crap.
Here, follow me.
We'll go, jackass, here. Let's see what... Yeah, I kind of figured he doesn't really have anything that I don't already have by now. So I guess we ought to go run with Jackass. Come back anytime. Let's go run with Jackass.
Alright, see that jerk over there? I need you to get combat data for him. Science will pay you back for this, I promise. Fight!
Requested mission completed.
Jackass's research. Jackass is doing research on the excitement androids experience during battle. She needs combat data on a new enemy model, so head into the desert and start wrecking machines. The required data has been obtained. Report to Jackass. Alright, Jackass. Oh man, oh man, oh man, that was great. Hey, did you know that android battle fever is actually quite similar to the human emotion of love? So if we want to know what all those old human records are always going on about, all we need to do is let our fists fly. Makes this whole thing feel more romantic, don't you think? I still don't have enough data. I could use some more help. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so I need you to wipe out those enemies over there without taking any damage, like at all. Zero. Zip. Nada. Now it's the time to fight in the name of science. Alright.
Requested mission completed.
Yes, I love you, Yorha goons. I really do. Just look at all this data. Speaking of Yorha goons, I'm a bit surprised you types are so intellectual. I thought combat models would be a bit more dense, less thinking, more killing, and all that. Frankly, giving you any kind of intellect at all strikes me as pointless. More data. I need more data, and you are going to help me, right? That's a rhetorical question, by the way. Still haven't had enough. I like you. You've got guts, metaphorically speaking, of course. I want you to take out those enemies over there in 30 seconds or less. Now, it is time to fight in the name of science. I think I might fail this one.
Requested mission completed.
Holy crispy crap on a stick. Now this is data. Here, look at this. See this reaction? It proves that android brains contain an algorithm which allows them to derive pleasure from battle. Without that, we'd probably have stopped fighting a long time ago. What a brutally efficient piece of evolution. It is possible that this is based on an identical pleasure center in the human brain. Man, those flesh bags really were something. I just need a teensy bit more data. You look like you've got nothing better to do, so give me a hand here. Excellent. You're the best guinea pig a gal could ask for. This should be the last bit of data I need. I want you to wipe out those enemies in 30 seconds or less. Oh, and you can't take any damage either. Now it's time to fight in the name of science. Okay, this is going to be not easy. Alright, I'm gonna have to come back for that. I think I need to upgrade my weapons, if I can.
Hello there? Hello? Testing, testing.
Pascal? Is that you?
9S. Yes, it is me. Many apologies for the sudden transmission. I heard that you were searching for the missing child, yes? Well, if you would, please consider this a personal request from myself as well. Go find the child as quickly as you can. She's such a good little girl, and so fond of her sister. She's probably somewhere around the desert at the moment. That's where she's likely to find the dented plate her sister needs.
Got it.
Thank you so much. And please be careful, all right?
Is that?
Sister, where are you?
Hey there, are you the machine who came out here looking for a spare part? Huh? Who are you? Your sister has asked us to look for you. She did? Really? Really? So what do you say we head home? Oh, I was so scared.
Right. Let's get her back to Pascal's village.
How'd you get lost out here anyway?
I was looking for my sister's part, but then I got scared. And I couldn't
Oh, come on now, don't cry. Did you at least find what you needed?
Yeah. She'll be happy, right?
I'm sure she will. But I bet she'll be even happier to see you back home safe and sound.
Okay.
Lost girl, client, big sister machine. You found the lost little sister machine. Bring her back to Pascal's village.
Hey, mister. Why did I make the desert?
No one made the desert. It's just an area that lost all its vegetation due to a lack of precipitation. This caused lasting changes in the soil, which means plants aren't able to... Soil? It's dirt. Ground. The stuff we're walking on?
Sister. Hey, mister. Where's the wind going from?
Wind is just a force caused by changes in temperature and atmospheric pressure and... Huh. That's actually a hard question now that I think about it. Kinda deep, really. I mean, where does the wind blow from? What do you think, 2B?
Don't know, don't care.
Sister. Where are you? Hey, mister. How do you make children?
Well, machines can't really make children. Neither can androids, now that I think about it.
Yeah, but how do you make them?
2B? Little help here?
Huh? You're the chatty one. Work it out.
Oof.
Mister, wait. You gotta tell me how you make children.
Wow, it's getting late. Let's get you home already.
Sweet, I got a pink ribbon, dude. Whatever that's for.
Make sure to come back and tell me how to make children.
Well, that was exhausting.
Yep.
The lost child thanked you for guiding her out of the desert and returned to Pascal's village. It's an accessory. Okay. Desert housing complex. Hello there. Ack. Huh? You came here from Master Jean-Paul's village, didn't you? I can tell. I can smell him on you. Sniff. Ah. Okay, that is weird. Jean-Paul is wonderful. He pursues new knowledge with a passion that is almost indescribable. I admire him as I do no other. You have issues. And you clearly lack a discerning eye. I bet men take advantage of you all the time. Not exactly. Ah, right. I found something that Master Jean-Paul is sure to be interested in. Please take it to him with all speed.
A2B, I've been thinking about something.
What?
Do you think this fellow is being a little too, I don't know, glorified?
That's certainly one way to put it.
Why did it bleep his name out? Do you think this beep fellow? All right, now I need to know how the hell to get out of here. Because I don't think I exited in the big, massive desert like this. Hmm. Now I really don't know how to get out of here. That's right. All right, I need to get to where... Crap. Okay. All right, now I know that there's no point in going... Basically only death awaits if I keep going to where that first boss was. Not the first boss, but the second boss, the twin androids. But now my problem is, how the hell do I get out of here? I think I'm at a level, actually. If I just go ahead and fight a few enemies. Yeah, but I'm not going to get it. I think I need to get to 8,000 XP to the next level. But fighting these enemies are not going to do it for me. Anemone. Say, Anemone, I've got a package for you from a machine called Pascal. A fuel filter. Ah, perfect timing. We were running low. Wait, you met Pascal? Sure did. So you've been consorting with machines, huh? Just the ones in the village. They're totally harmless, and they also have the means to construct intricate devices that we cannot. In exchange, we provide them with oil and other materials. I guess you'd call it a form of commerce. I see. Anyway, if you're headed back there, please take this high viscosity oil to Pascal. Say, you're the new Yorha models, aren't you? I guess we are the newest. Now that you mention it, did you need something? I bet new models like you can handle pretty much anything, huh? You might even be able to... No. I shouldn't ask. That would be rude. But yeah. But yet, sigh. Why don't you tell us what's wrong? Maybe we can help out. Oh, well, if you insist, it turns out one of my friends has gone missing. Missing? That does not sound good. Where was this friend last seen? At the material storage site where he works. The storage site, eh? Maybe we should check it out. Oh, please, would you? Without him, aye, please. Sigh, why can't I stop thinking about it? Stop thinking about what? Yeah, what? Who are you? We're with Yorha. And the Emily told us to make ourselves at home. Oh, right. So, what can't you stop thinking about? Oh, it's just... One of my friends has a box that makes music when you open it, and I can't get the damn song out of my head. It's just so beautiful. I've never heard anything like it. And to make it worse, I can only remember the first part of the song. God, it's driving me insane. I wish she'd just come back to camp so I could hear the damn thing again. Yeah, if we don't help her, she'll never get any work done. A box that plays sound? Odd. Analysis. The item in question is likely a music box. It should be located in an area where music is playing. Proposal, the local amusement park would be a logical area for reconnaissance. That's some fuzzy logic there, Pod. But hey, might as well try it. Not like we have anything other leads to go on. Where is this material storage site?
Well, what do you think?
He just started transmitting to us directly.
Now do you believe we're not a threat?
Your mouth can say anything it wants, but you still don't have a heart.
I suppose that's technically accurate. Yes, well, you're free to visit our village whenever you like.
Interesting. Okay. What is this? The amusement park? Yeah, that's the amusement park, and then there's Pascal's village. You know what? We didn't even go in there. That's fine. We can do that on the next stream. Investigate what this is here. No, this here in the desert. All right, fellas, I'm going to end the stream here. This is going to be the end of episode 4, Logical Excesses playthrough of Nier Automata. We'll come back episode 5, maybe later today. I was going to have guests today, but looks like the weather's canceled those plans. So that really opens up the late afternoon, pretty much for more Nier Automata. So 2 hours is a good time. You know, it's long enough time to get enough time into the game, make some progression, and it's like that sweet spot for just overall length of time on the stream. So we're going to end it here. Hope everybody's enjoying their weekend. Hope everybody's enjoying your Automata. Great game so far. It's a fun game to play, so pick it up if you want. It's I would argue this is probably Square Enix's sleeper hit of 2017 of this console generation. So take it easy, peace out, stay safe. Hope to see you later this afternoon.